steel.
Oh no. Oh no. A 50 cal in steel. Hello everybody, it's your boy Proftrof and we're back again with another worst internet gun fails. I loved the last of these videos. It's a little sus on YouTube, but now it should be fine, okay? Come on, Brandon. Come on.
No more. Is everybody alright?
Is everybody alright? Buddy, it doesn't look like you're alright.
Oh god.
Bring the other gun out! Oh no! What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? Yeah, I know, I don't look homeless anymore. As we've said before on the channel, guns are awesome.
And my boy's pretty
Idiots
shred, I never
are
noticed.
not. When the two intersect,
Yeah, bro.
bad stuff tends to happen, occasionally resulting in the winner of a Darwin Award.
In people having to refer to them in past tense, joke from Hood Nature? That was a...
Winning a Darwin Award isn't so much good for yourself as much as it is for everybody else that still remains on the planet when you're not here, because you've removed yourself from the gene pool. Here's not to say everybody you're about to see is an idiot. Just a lot of them. Just as a disclaimer, what we're going to be doing is taking a look at a lot of gun fails and gun accidents and things like that from across the internet.
Of course.
And really using some kind of dark humor.
In an educational way, YouTube. We are not here to show people that guns do bad things. We are here to show that people do bad things to people. Yes.
Try to shed some light on what they could have done differently, and
That
kind of like
works.
as a PSA to avoid these things going forward. We're going to learn how to be safer with firearms, and also potentially witness the winner of a Darwin. First up, by massive request, Tannerite Lawnmower Guy.
Tannerite... What?
So here we have this gentleman
Tannerite Lawnmower Guy. That looks like a pretty cool place to shoot, though.
is shooting a lawnmower that apparently he is filled with tannerite. He's
Oh,
missing a
okay.
shitload.
Tannerite. I asked people what tannerite is because I didn't know. People said it's a chemical. It's two chemicals that you can buy for yourself, and when they are combined, they're very prone to exploding. So, but it's not like everyone can buy them. It's not like a drug or some shit where you cannot buy it. I didn't know that. People let me know. Thank you.
So he actually
So it's probably
he
gonna
gets
go
closer, which is great. I think on the back of the boxes of those, if you don't know, tannerite is a brand of exploding target, like a binary explosive. They're used for great dramatic effect when you're shooting things and can be done very safely. I've shot them a bunch and mostly been safe with them. They also have a label on the back that says you should stay back at least 100 feet or 100 yards. I can't remember.
I
This
don't know how
gentleman
much
is
that
like
is in
30
meters.
yards away from a lawnmower filled with God knows how much tannerite. So let's see what happens.
Bro, it's the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 1 nuke explosion. Same effects.
So that was a good bit of tannerite in there. Actually, if you just pause on that frame there, where it first goes up,
Okay.
that's more than 1 pound of tannerite. If I had to guess,
But it
it's
looks like a
maybe
nuclear
like
explosion. What you mean? Of course it's
anywhere,
more.
probably about 5-ish pounds, like maybe 3, maybe 8, whatever. This is a decent bit of tannerite. Standing way too close. And there's something interesting about lawnmowers.
They have spiky
They
bits.
actually cut grass using
Blades.
big ass blades, which I'm assuming this gentleman did not remove prior to filling it with a low-grade explosive. The craziest part is the life
Why am I enjoying this so much? I'm a piece of shit.
juice that is on his buddy's pants right off the bat. That was just a clean And I think this guy did end up losing his leg, which it sucks. It really does suck.
Oh.
I don't know anything about this guy, and this is just
Oh.
everybody has moments where they do dumb shit.
Never mind. This went dark real quick. Okay, I apologize. Jesus.
That really blows. He's gonna have a reminder of
His
that
leg
for the rest
off
of his
blows
life.
his...
However, he did end up recovering from his wounds,
Apologize.
sans, and appendage, which means he did not win a Darwin Award. That's not to say that binary explosives are something that should be screwed around with. Our next contestant up here, Mr. FPS Rusher, the guy we all grew up on.
Didn't this go... I watched a podcast with this dude going to prison. With Pestili, my boy. Like he didn't go to prison with Pestili. He went to prison because of weed for like 3 years or something. It was insane. Like what? Bruh.
One of the single most people who inspired me to be a gun tuber. One of the few times he almost killed himself on video and turned a YouTube video into a snuff film was also using binary explosives. And this is the video where he almost committed self-die with a truck door.
A little shrapnel going.
Was that a scar? What's that gun?
Now, for anybody who was watching that video for the first time, I'm pretty sure I just heard your asshole pucker. That truck door was on a mission.
Oh.
So if I recall correctly, Kyle had actually talked about this on Painkiller already, the podcast that they do. And he had said that normally they put explosives like binaries when they're shooting at a car in the middle or like hanging from the rear view mirror. But in this case, it didn't have a rear view mirror, so they
Bro, that thing would have shredded him.
tucked it next to the door.
This close.
And that is what resulted
fucking
in
close to
our
death.
passenger side door rocket manning past him and and landing God knows where. My favorite part of this video, though, is his reaction to the camera seconds after realizing he came about EA close to getting the big sleep.
Maybe a lot of shrapnel. Well, I really like this rifle, I've got to say.
And right back into the...
his whole life was like, okay, I lived it pretty good. Let's continue.
Feel like a true professional. Professional Russian, if you will. Alas, no Darwin Award here.
Pretty sure he's
He
not
will
even
go on
Russian,
to continue making great YouTube entertainment for the rest of us to enjoy. Well, okay, at least until he remembered line item 11E on a 4473.
What?
Or the government reminded him, anyway. F. What a lad, though. Dude's not even wearing fucking iPro. I know if I was doing shit like that, I'd probably be wearing iPro. Probably. But I would definitely be wearing a ballistic vest. Which leads us to
And a
our
helmet,
sponsor,
please. Oh.
Safe Life. Safe Life Defense
those
makes
buckas?
high-quality ballistic vests, plates, all sorts of stuff, and they're a huge supporter of the channel. You may have even seen our video shooting it with a variety of pistol calibers. If you'd like to check out their stuff, we'll go ahead and put a link down in the description and in the pinned comment. They're a big supporter of the channel, so we definitely want to show them some love. Really could not find a better video to shout them out on than a Darwin Award video. People getting... Yeah. Speaking
Almost
of people
yeeted
getting...
to oblivion.
Yeah. Check out our next one. This video has been circulating the internet since before YouTube was a thing. I remember seeing this a long time ago, and that is why it is in fucking potato quality.
This doesn't seem like anything can go wrong. What is happening here?
So this gentleman is out here in the desert shooting his bolt-action 50 cal at steel.
Oh no. Oh no. A 50 cal in steel.
Oh, Willie!
Oh! Oh! Bro, what are the chances of this?
Oh, Willie.
Oh, Willie, indeed. Let's see that again.
Oh, Willie.
Now, this was a ricochet off steel, so that absorbed a lot of energy.
This much
Fortunately,
to death.
50 BMG has a lot of energy to
This
spare.
much to death.
If you're rocking at 18,000 foot-pounds of force, even if you cut that into like a third or a quarter, you're still rocking enough energy to really give somebody a bad day.
What did it hit his earphones, ear pros? What was he wearing?
God, that dude is so both lucky and unlucky. If that was like 4 inches to his right, you'd have...
Hey, I know about 4 inches, am I right, y'all? Well, that's good, right? That's a normal penis, right?
Fucking noggin soup. I'm not even gonna say this one was really his fault. That one's just really
I
just
mean, shooting steel.
unlucky.
Why is shooting
That-
steel, though?
At that range, I would not even consider the possibility that you could get a direct... I mean, that's why you angle your steel targets, I guess, but holy shit.
Damn.
Tactical reload time.
4 roses? I think I've heard of that
So
brand.
here we have another video.
Oh,
that is,
no.
Again, old as dirt, but there's an interesting explanation behind this one. This is good. So here, our Arab friend is going to start firing from a full auto AK-47.
He doesn't have a... Wait, he has stock? You just can't see it?
Boom!
Oh, it exploded.
That one's a winner.
And that was not his
So I've
fault,
seen
right?
this video circulated a lot when the AR versus AK stuff comes up. As you may imagine, I get a lot of that conversation.
Really?
Saying, well, look, AK-47s can just detonate in your hands like this. Well, okay, there's a little bit more to the story on this, and it actually has a cool history.
Okay, so from what I understand, this is probably not even an original AK. It's probably made somewhere in, I don't know, someone's garage with barely functioning parts.
First
and
off,
shit.
not a Darwin Award winner, because our pal here is just kind of
That's not his fault.
rinse his hands of this Kalashnikov as fast as he can, and it seems like he's okay. Although now he might be a little gun shy. What I believe actually happened here in this video, and of course there's no way to confirm it.
Bro, that chair
but
looks comfortable as fuck.
because of the magnitude of this explosion, I think this is actually sabotaged ammunition, which is actually more common than you think. Specifically by the US in Vietnam as a part of something called Project Eldest Son. In order to turn the Viet Cong against their Chinese backers in the Vietnam War, and just kind of in general fuck with their heads, the US made and circulated tons of sabotaged 7.62 by 39 rounds.
That's pretty
Instead
smart.
of smokeless powder, they'd actually put like a small bit of high explosive in the ammo itself. So the purpose of this was to, in effect, while the gun was being fired, all you need is one tainted round, and it just detonates and disables the enemy firearm.
That's
now,
like
course, a shitload
that's like what happened kind of with Kentucky something's like 50 BMG, right? The bullet he used that exploded the tank had too much pressure in it or some shit, right?
These were distributed.
Pretty much what happened there.
The Vietnam War ended, and so a lot of them are still floating around there.
Yeah, like mines afterwards and shit.
Some of them made their way to the
foul.
Middle East, and I think that's what happened to our very, very unfortunate homie here.
Went boom.
It's still just rad. That's a crazy explosion. I'm marking this video for AK abuse. Next up, we got a video that, again, was very, very widely suggested last time around, so we are definitely going to talk about this.
Okay.
This is, cop shoots himself in the leg.
And see, this is an unloaded gun.
Oh, bro. How is the video titled "Cop shoots himself in the leg" in my boy starting with "This is an unloaded gun"? My guy.
Right here.
This is an unloaded gun. A lot of problems start with an unloaded gun.
This is a Glock 40.
Okay.
50 Cent, Too Short, all of them talk about Glock 40. Okay, I'm the only one in this room professional enough that I know of to carry this Glock 40. I'm the only one.
And there we go.
I am the only one in this room professional enough to talk about this weapon in my hand that I just shot myself in the leg with. I just want y'all to know that I am the only one in this room. Oh, he's doing the duck.
No more.
He's doing the duck. The chicken walk.
Buddy, it doesn't look like you're alright.
Why are you asking the other?
He's the only one in this room professional enough to handle it.
That's it.
Bro, you're leaking. You are leaking.
Good on him for calling it correctly, though. He said, first thing he says, I have an AD. I had an AD. I think he's talking to his partner or something like that. Which,
What's an AD?
he was in the fucking room. I assume he saw. It's a desk pop. Come on. Yep, he had an accidental discharge.
Oh, accidental discharge.
No idea why his finger was on the trigger or pulling the trigger. It doesn't really take that long to clear a firearm.
Did some of his cop buddies want him dead or some shit? Cause he said this is an unloaded gun. Did someone load the bullet? I was like, hey, fuck this guy. I hate this guy. Let him shoot himself in the leg or some shit.
Especially, maybe he was a nervous presenter. Firearm safety slipped his mind. Not a great thing when the thing that you're presenting is a firearm. I will say he took that gunshot like a fucking Chad.
He did though.
And I made a mistake. So listen to me. Guys,
Don't make the same
listen to
mistake.
me.
I've never seen the rest of this video.
Listen to me. See that how the accident happened? It can
Yes.
happen to you and you can be blown away. Okay? So guys, never play with guns. See how accidents happen? They happen. Okay, now
Was this all part of his plan? Was he like, okay, so the best way for me to show them guns bad if you don't know what you're doing is, listen, boss, captain, cop captain, I'm gonna shoot myself in the leg. If they see it live, they ain't gonna touch that gun. Think about it.
This guy's a Chad.
He's a
But
fucking
Brian,
genius.
bring that other gun out,
He's a
Brian.
genius. He's a genius.
Bring the other gun out. Oh no!
Wait, isn't he
Okay, whatever
leaking?
props I gave him before for taking that like a hoss, double. He goes right into his safety spiel.
Bro.
This is why I don't play with gun, guys. Accidents can happen. As you can see, I've got a very bad arterial bleed, and
Is he
I'm
gonna
waiting
shoot
for
himself in the
medical
other leg?
attention. But while I'm here, either way, Brian should not bring that other gun out.
Nah, Brian
He took
don't.
that shit so well. I have half a mind to think that this was set up, and he did that on purpose. He was so prepared. God, improv 100. But this is a great example of one of the basic rules of firearm safety. Treat every gun as if it's loaded.
Even if you
know
say
there's
it's
going to be
unloaded.
trouble as soon as it's a firearm failed video and
Oh,
somebody
jeez.
starts saying, this gun is unloaded.
That's actually
It
true.
really
We've seen
doesn't
like
take
3 of
very
these
long to check.
already.
Just simple, pull the slide back, see if you can see the casing. It's very easy to check if firearm's unloaded because a lot of people just think it's got no magazine. This gun is unloaded. Well, you can still have a round in the chamber.
And you get fucked.
It doesn't take but 2 seconds to check. Even after you checked, it really doesn't take that much mental power to just treat it like it is loaded. It's just kind of something you have to be conscious of. You know, everybody fucks up every now and then, but the good thing about the rules of firearm safety is you have to fuck up multiple rules at once to have an accident. These are extraordinarily safe tools as long as the user knows what they're doing. Unfortunately, it's when the people don't follow the basic rules of firearm
I like
safety
this.
and they still try to have fun that we have the really bad accidents. So this one I already know is going to be pretty bad. Man uses AK-47 for celebratory gun.
Oh, it's one of these. It's one of the. I love these videos. I love these videos, bro. Oh, it's one of these again.
Fire
Okay.
kills guests at Pakistani
Whoa,
wedding.
whoa. Okay. Not that funny anymore. Jesus Christ. That's the problem with some of these fails, is because he's not, causing suffering to himself. It's causing it on to other people.
Yikes.
fucking-
So in a lot of Arab cultures, kind of seems bizarre, even to the gun-toting United States. A lot of weddings and other celebrations, people just, shoot machine guns, pistols, whatever in the air. I guess out in the desert, they don't feel like it's a problem where the bullets land. I don't know. Here in the States, we still view that kind of sketchy. In fact, where I was at in New Year's this year, we had some idiot that did that and ended up hitting some poor girl in.
When you said story time, New Year's here in Bulgaria, same thing actually happened. My dad was at a place where he was celebrating New Year, and the women were doing the like dancing around a circle. It's like a traditional Bulgarian dance, horo, and one of the women actually got shot near her spine by a self-made, like it's a 22 pistol thing. They're technically legal, technically not anymore. Dude was shooting in the air, and it ricocheted off a stop post and hit her near the spine. It was pretty bad. Like, no one knew what was happening because, like, New Year, there's fireworks, and it's just, like, the woman just collapses. My dad was like, we didn't know what the hell was happening. It's fucking scary shit, bro.
Downtown Raleigh. It's just
Don't do
comes
that.
up must come down,
Stop.
so just be conscious of that. This isn't something you want to do here.
Yeah.
But anyway, over there, it's just kind of a part of their culture. It's a thing that they do. And a lot of times, okay, while it may not be safe, nothing bad happens. I mean, it's one of those things, you're shooting up in the air and whatnot, but occasionally you mix people that aren't following the rules of firearm safety with
Oh, I don't know if I
trying to
even want
have
to see
fun or
this
trying to
shit.
impress people, and then you have an accident like this. For those concerned, this clip does not actually include any of the
okay.
people getting hit.
Okay,
It's
thank you.
very obvious what happened.
Thank
because obviously, YouTube and everything like that. If you're seeing this video, congratulations. That means the algorithm is working properly. If we actually showed anything too bad here in this video, this would not be recommended to you. So for the guys who are like trying to watch the original videos and stuff when we blurred things, we have the video,
No, I'm
the
good.
links down in the description if you're actually
I'd rather not.
curious. But for obvious reasons, we can't do that here on YouTube.
That's a cool watch.
We at least don't
What is
but
that watch, bro?
For obvious reasons,
That's a cool watch, my guy.
we can't do that here on YouTube.
Nice
We
watch.
at least don't want to risk it. So without further ado, let's see what we got.
Oh, it doesn't have a.
Oh damn, was that like a full auto choke arrest?
Oh, it doesn't have a thing. It doesn't have a stock. Oh no! Don't shoot! No! You stupid fuck! Oh no! Why would you, bro? Look at him. Oh, I don't like this. It's gonna. Yep, he did the thing.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a rough one because there's no safe direction here. It's just, oh god. So the guy limp wristed the hell out of it. So he had looked like just an underfolder.
Okay. Listen, I have a question for all my gun friends. Anyone that shot an AK, even if he was like, how strong do you have to be able to absorb the recoil of an AK when you're just holding it out in front of you? Because like all the recoil is going into this. Like you don't have like. You don't have your back muscles. You don't have any strong muscles engaged. How strong do you have to be able to absorb that whole shit with just like the front of your hand?
AK, and clearly, I guess, did not anticipate the recoil of 7.62 by 39. Kind of a slight downward angle. Thing just pushed right down. A couple shots in, and he was at melon level. Not going to show the rest of the video because it's just a bunch of running and screaming around. It's not good. One fuck up.
That's not even a funny one.
Apparently killed 3 people at what was supposed to be a celebration. But even this, really shitty example of the Darwin Award, because Darwin Awards are supposed to remove the idiot from the gene pool. In this case, he proved that he's an idiot by removing 3 innocent people from the gene pool. So this one really also doesn't work. So not a Darwin Award, just
I hope someone
brings us over
removes
to
it from
our
the gene pool
next
after that.
contender.
Please be a funny one.
So that's something like a PPSH or a Suomi, something like that.
Oi,
Some
oi.
submachine gun.
Cameraman, move, please.
Oh.
I don't like how the gun is going like the cameraman is here and the gun is like. Wait, I can't see. And the gun is like directly towards the camera. Wait, did he?
Fuck. So right off the bat, he's demonstrating extremely poor
you
safety with the way he's loading this thing. Basically, I don't think it's pointed directly at him. Almost. He's sweeping around. He sweeps the camera, if you see right there. So he's pointing a now loaded submachine gun around at everybody around him. So he's already being an asshole. Even still, now that it's loaded, he's not quite confident. So he looks straight at the muzzle.
Whoa. I mean, I was gonna ask if he's okay, but chances are probably not.
Pulls the trigger. Step 1, load submachine gun. Step 2, point submachine gun at face. Step 3, pull trigger. Step 4, wall pizza. Somehow our late friend here was able to fuck up all 4 basic rules of firearm safety at once. Treat every firearm as if it's loaded. Know your target and what's behind it. Never point a weapon at anything you're willing to destroy. Keep your fingers off the trigger until you are ready to fire. Follow those rules and you won't end up like this guy, who is actually our first ever actual winner of the Darwin Award. And with that, I hope you guys found this video entertaining, but I also hope that you maybe learned something so that this sort of thing doesn't happen to you. And with that, I appreciate you guys watching to the end of the video. As always, I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks.
See ya, Brandon. Oh wow, last 2 are not funny at all. Last 2 are not funny. Damn. And I was laughing so much on the dude at the wedding. Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, that a bit of a sad ending, but it is what it is. If you want to see, I did part 3 like a week ago, so if you all want to see it, or was it something, I'll probably put it up here. There is a gun and armor playlist that I've checked out, some random stuff with guns and armor. Check it out here. Check out Brandon, he's a very cool dude. And with that, I'll leave y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. Quick thank you to the YouTube members and Patreons. Thank you all for the support. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye, everybody.